Hi. Now we're definitely picking up speed in our elucidation of the 108 forms of Samplaskarta. And I'm still going to do one step at a time because I think more than that is too much to digest at one. Hopefully, some people are trying to digest it. So, yesterday we ended with Sanskarta in two forms, one with Anuvriti and the other with Anunasika. And what we achieved last time was the version with one Sakara. One Sakara. That's because we started out with the two Sakaras up here, which is the straightforward sequence having started from Samahasuti. But Toji does it a little differently, or at least he sequences it a little differently. But this, as you remember, is his guidance via Mahabhashya, Samova Lopameke iti Bhashyam. And the instruction that Sakara can be optionally dropped after some. And that's what I'm going to lean on for today, or at least remind that it's va, samo va lopameke. So it's optionally, that means having dropped one of the S's, we still have the forms with the two S's, the two sakaras up there. And that's where we're going to begin today. And taking it again right from Batoji's commentary, which you have available in my homepage at the bottom, um, he reiterates Dvisakaram tu uktam eva. So that's just a reminder that since he started with one, that the two, the form with two is still there. Um, and then we take the exciting next step, tatra anachicha iti dvitvam pakshe tri sakaram api. Tri sakaram api. That is to say that with the sutra, which is 8447, which we'll briefly touch on, anachicha, anachicha, we can now go from the form with two sakaras to, wait for it, three sakaras all in a row. And that's what we're going to do today. That's it. So we already know how we got the two and then down to one. And now we're going to use the forms that are optionally two to get optionally one more. And that is anachicha 8447 in in Ashtadhyayi and 48 in Siddhanta Kaumudi. So anachicha, anachicha, when a non-ach follows in place of a preceding yar, and yar is everything except ha and the ach, in place of a preceding yar that follows an ach, two shall come optionally. It's a little bit confusing sounding, but I've put an arrow under the s that we're going to apply this to. So the s that was originally sut is between k and the added sakara. So this is followed by a non-ach, namely k, and the preceding one is a yar, because everything is a yar basically that's not an ach or ha, and that yar has to follow a vowel, an ach, which this one does. It's sang, s, kata, and so by anachicha, that one too shall come optionally. So saying it one more time, when a non-ach follows, that's the k in our case, in place of the preceding yar, that's this first that follows an ach, two shall come optionally. So then we get uh, one more sakara, and now we have three sakaras in a row. And there's interesting, well, I don't really follow it completely, but there are debates about how you pronounce more than two uh, sounds of the same sound in a row. And I don't follow it. And luckily, I don't really need to. So we'll just say that that's an interesting little add on to our thing. So, thanks to this, we have now upped our forms of samskarta. We started with two, and then we had to go back to one. And so now we have both one and two. And now, in addition to those, we also have an option with, oops, that's not the one I meant. We also have the option of three sakaras. So we're up to three on each, in each lineage. The one with Anunasika and the one with Anuswara. And we have a total of six Sanskarta forms now. And pretty soon we're going to have to consider these lineages separately. But for right now, that's where we are. And the next time we will see what is the next little surprise that Batoji has set for us.